Group 5 study on the optimism and resilience in Fort Gump. Group member Hoài Thương, Ải Thương, Thúy, Hiền Thục, Thụy. One reason for choosing the movies. Well, actually, I used to watch a large number of both British and American films, and was suggested by my teacher. I will carefully consider and ultimately choose Forrest Gump for our research. Apart from that, there are some reasons why I would selected Forrest Gump. The first thing is could be regarded as a typical presentation of American cinema based on the ascent of the cultural and historical nation. The plot naturally takes place by using significant historical movement in America, providing a unique perspective into the social memory of the nation. The second thing, Fred Gump himself is an unique character expressing a rich complexity, uh, uh, complexity expressing the emotional beat of the entire movie. His unique perspective on life, the relationship he forms, and his resilience in the face of the challenge is a fascinating subject for exploration. Moreover, the film is famous for the unique cinematography and the whole uh, transition between different stages of freight line. Plus, examining the production design and cinematic uh, technique employed will yield valuable insight. Future more carefully selection of the soundtrack is another remarkable aspect of Forrest Gump. Exploring how music is utilized to remind emotional and psychology respond as that another intriguing dimension to our research. Last but not least, the film integration of fictional elements which reward historical events, particularly during the Vietnam War era, offering captivating insight to consider about portrayal and impact on history. Next slide. Two reason for choosing the optimism and resilience. Uh, I would choose Forrest Gump to explore the cultural element of optimism and resilience. Uh, Forrest Gump is a remarkable film that uh, centers around the life of each titular character. Forrest Gump, who proceeds and unwavering optimism and resilience throughout his extraordinary journey, despite facing numerous challenges, including physical disabilities and societal. Forrest maintained an optimistic outlook, outlook uh, on life. His symbols that profile perspective on the world and his unwavering belief in the goodness of people make him a powerful symbol of hope and resilience. Gump also explores the impact of optimism and resilience on the people Gump encountered throughout his life. For his mother to his best friend, Um, their interaction with Freud highlights how his unwavering positivity and resilience in influence through those around him and shape their outlook on life. By choosing Forrest Gump to explore the cultural element of optimism and resilience, we can reach into how these values are portrayed in the context of American society, how they evolve over time, and the impact individual and communities. The film's enduring popularity and its portrayal of these values make it an excellent choice for cultural analysts of optimism and resilience in American cinema. Next slide. Definition. Resilient. Resilient is means the ability to become a strong, happy, or successful again after a difficult situation or events. Optimism is mean a tendency to believe that good things will always happen. Next slide.
Hi guys, my name is Michael. I will talk about optimism and resilience in the movie. The first one, childhood challenges. The second, friendship with Bubble. The third, running across America. And the fourth, Forrest, lifelong for Zenly. The fifth, the journey of nurturing his son. Natural meeting with your president. The first one, childhood challenges. Forrest Gump's childhood grew filled with ridicule and violence from his friends. However, he always tried to escape from it by staying away and running away from things and that harmed him. It was this good perseverance that helped him overcome the difficult childhood and rise into life. And the second is running across America. The running across America scene in Forrest showcased Forrest's steadfast perseverance and determination in facing the American idea of individualism, freedom, and the pursuit of personal growth. His optimistic and adventurous spirit symbolized the nation's enduring belief in inclusion and positivity. Forrest's and authentic approach to running demonstrates the notion that passion and commitment can lead to extraordinary accomplishment. And finally, I will talk about the journey of nurturing his son. The scene portrays Forrest and Mr. Forrest engaging in simple, joyful activity together, like playing table tennis and enjoying ice cream. Teachers reflect a cultural appreciation for finding happiness and optimism in small everything moments. Forrest encouraged little Forrest to think for himself and to find his own way in the world. This reflects the cultural value of Forrest in independent and resilient in children, preparing them to face challenges.
The scene represents cultural values, childhood challenges. Despite being born with a physical disability, he learned to overcome his limitations and run faster than anyone else. Friendship with Buba, despite the challenges and honors of war, Forrest remained committed to fulfill Buba's dreams. After his friend's tragic death, he eventually succeeded. Running across America, his determination and unwavering beliefs in his journey inspire others and symbolize his optimism. Forrest's lifelong love for Jenny, despite her challenges with personal struggles. The journey of nurturing his son, despite the absence of Jenny, he provides a love and nurturing environment for his son, ensuring that he has a bright future. Natural meeting with the president, he remained optimistic and cheerful amid the tense political atmosphere. Next slide. The scene's effect on the ending of movie. The scene when Forrest Gump participates in the war in Vietnam through experiences and pain and loss. Forrest had the opportunity to face some profound impacts on love, friends, and life. The scene when Forrest Gump lives his current life being and start running, his action not only demonstrated Forrest's determination and patience, but also opened him up to significant opportunities and experiences in his life. In this scene, Forrest also teaches his son how to play table tennis by setting aside his dignity and creating little by little, which signifies Forrest's unconditional love and care for his son. Next person.
Uh, Seven reasons for choosing the movie Cảnh Đông Hóa. The film is highly appreciated for its content when it comes to the heroic history of the hero defending the country, about the quality of the acting, the scripts, and the way the story is put. The film stands out with its resilient, untainted spirit and optimism amidst the fierce war. The cultural feature run throughout the entire film. The tourism overcome and win. The cultural value of resilience and optimism in the film is a great factor to compare with other country cultures. Next slide. Next slide. As similarities between the films and two films both show optimism despite difficult circumstances. In Forrest Gump, although Forrest faced various difficulties and challenges, including intellectual limitation and physical disabilities, he always believed that he could overcome difficulties. In the movie Cảnh Đông Hóa, in the middle of that desolated field, Bado and Sausa served as a Chinese station for the soldier in the following campaign. Then in the middle of the wild field, life still thrives. They saw right growth, even though they had to work together to harvest in the middle of the night to avoid fire from enemy flanks. Conveying a massive optimism, both him emphasize a positive message of optimism and not giving up even in difficult circumstances. Forrest Gump as the main character in Cảnh Đông Hoang are pro-resilient people who always find a way to overcome difficulties and have the spirit of navigator. Set in historical context, both him in historical context as basis for story development. Forrest Gump takes place during the Vietnam War and Cảnh Đông Hoang revolved around the post-war period. Next, next slide. Next slide. Nine differences. Forrest Gump is an American with low IQ but remarkable physical abilities. He embodies a unique form of optimism and resilience as he navigates through various challenges in his life. Optimism and resilience. Forrest Gump character embodies an almost unwavering sense of optimism. Despite his intellectual limitations, he navigates through life's challenges with a positive outlook. Cảnh Đông Hoang, Bado. The main character, Bado, is a Vietnamese farmer who is deeply affected by the war. He is portrayed as a symbol of endurance and resilience in the face of adversity. Survival and resilience. The film primarily focus on struggle for survival in a war-torn environment. Bado and his family faced immense challenges, but they exhibit a remarkable resilience in the face of adversity. Next slide. Next slide.
Fighting ones. The film is highly appreciated for its content when it comes to the heroic history of the heroes defending the country, about the quality of acting, the script, and the way the story is built. The film stands out with its resilient, undoubted spirit and optimism amidst the fierce wars. This cultural feature runs throughout the entire film, yet help them overcome and win. The cultural value of resilience and optimism in the film is a key factor to compare with other country cultures. And next slide. And next slide. And next part, fighting to a optimism and resilience in the movies. Number one, childhood challenges. Number two, friendship with Buddha. Number three, running across America. Number four, Forrest's lifelong love for Jenny. Number five, the journeys of nurturing his son. Number six, natural meeting with the president. And next slide. Next slide. And B. The scene represent cultural values. running across America. The scene when Forrest Gump leaves his current life behind and starts running. This action not only demonstrates Forrest's determination and patience, but also opens him up to significant opportunities and experiences in his life. The journey of nurturing his son in this scene, Forrest also teaches his son how to play tennis by setting aside his disabilities and correcting little by little, which signifies Forrest's unconditional love and care for his son. And the film cultural value of optimism and resilience are two outstanding values that increase the film appear and fully depicts the personality of the character. The optimistic and resilient in the film have the main character Forrest Gump overcome adversity and difficulties to success. And next slide. And personal lesson learned from the two movies. Uh, and number first the first lesson about love for homelands and countries. And the second loyalty in love and sincerity in friendships. Number third, altruistic and tolerant hearts and next lie simply and be satisfied. And finally, know how to seize opportunities and destiny. And after watching the two movies Forrest Gump and Kang Dong Hwan, I has learned lessons from them, especially the lesson about optimism and resilience. Even when things are tough, we should look on the bright side of life. We don't need to be worried about terrible things that will have happen because we will otherwise be able to figure it out. In life, setbacks are inevitable, but it's our optimism and resilience that totally defy us by embracing challenges, has us on maintaining a never gives up attitude and constantly adapting, we can overcome difficulties. And thank you for listening.